If you do not want to change, if you do not want to better yourself, if you do not want to break outside of this matrix, if you want to live in your comfortable delusion that they have built for you, do not watch these videos. Leave this channel immediately. If you do not want any truth, if you don't want to understand, if you are not here to hear something that's outside of your own mind and accept others' minds and opinions and the way they think for themselves, you do not belong here. And finally, if you are not trying to be positive, if you are not trying to help create solutions while we discuss the problems and how they got here, you do not belong here. Negativity, hate, disrespect, name calling, those things will not be allowed here on this platform and not in this empire. We are the ones, the true Americans, that want to be free and stand as we have always stood.
Come back to the crib, kick it with the kids. That's just how I live. Family biz, this is how we go. Rolling back and back and forth from coast to coast. This is how we go. Back and back and coast to coast. This is how we go. All over your city, going back to back and we coast to coast. All over your city. Zoom, zoom, zoom with my vroom, vroom, vroom. Got a new one of those sneak. Damn, oh shit, it's neat. Damn, unique. Damn, it's neat, unique, neat, chic. Oh shit, that nigga complete. Never see defeat, then I'll erase a nigga, delete, gone. Run this shit all day like track meet, boy. You know we be doing this shit. Back at home, was all legit. Everybody so fitted up and we be sick. Listening like diamonds, a motherfucking trick. Yeah, we ain't even got a trick, know what I'm saying? But it's like a magician, straight illusion. Nah, nigga losing, straight cruising in my zoomer, nigga. Yeah, I'm pushing, zooming through the traffic, bopping and weaving, attacking, knocking niggas, no sleeves. Damn, how you acting? It's too high in this bitch, let's get it cracking. Arizona, yeah, checks, you already know. You know we on them, who's next? Everybody in a row, straight Q shot. Oh my god, nigga, yeah, you lose a lot. 50 cal, long shot. Oh damn, heart stop when a nigga go blam blam. I don't give a fuck, brains everywhere, going ham. Oh, what do I really wanna do? Where do I really wanna go? Who do I really wanna be? Man, what do I really wanna do? Where do I really wanna go? Who do I really wanna be? Man, shit. You already knew that. Brand new entertainment.
Yo, what up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It is time. It is time. It is time. Thank you for being here. We always appreciate you. For all the people that did overtime, shout out. I'm still not feeling good. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm starting to get my legs back under me. It is like 90 degrees in my house, and yes, I am covered up from head to toe. I'm sweating under this thing, but I got to get this out of me. Now, there's one thing I wanted to bring up, okay? Shout out to the people that do overtime. Without you, the world doesn't go round. You were always appreciated, hoorah. Now, as far as being sick, right? Yeah, I understand it's very uncomfortable. The most important part about our body's biology is our skin. If you noticed, if our skin is missing, or if our skin is damaged somewhere, whatever's underneath that skin also gets damaged and worn and torn. Okay, and they say the skin is our biggest organ in our body, and that's the organ we have the most problems with. And the reason why is because our skin is constantly trying to get toxins and horrible shit out of us, because sweating and excruciating this sweat is the easiest way to get something out of you. Okay, it'll push it out. All right, and anything that's deep inside you, it'll push it all to the middle, to the guts, so you can poop it out. So that's the main point. You want to sweat it out and you want to poop the rest of it out. Okay, so you need lots and lots of hydration and lots of sweating. Now here's the thing, a lot of people don't like to sweat, or they feel like when they start to sweat at getting hot or getting warm or feeling the temperature rise, they automatically have been so sensitive, because people are so sensitive, that they are automatically associating a little bit of elevated temperature with the most uncomfortable things that have happened in their life. Okay, because when people go through things like adrenaline or fear, they will sweat and they will get that feeling that happens. It's like a rush over you, and then bam, it comes out your pores. Or like after you throw up, right? That feeling, and then all of a sudden you just start sweating. Your whole body, out of every pore, that is your body trying to cleanse you out. Okay? This is very important. And I realized after sitting here sweating, this is the most I've sweat in a long time. I haven't sweat this much in since I was young, out there skating all the time, working out, hanging out with my homies and stuff, because it be hot where I'm from. So, I haven't sweat in so long. I work out and stuff, but as soon as I start to sweat, as soon as I start to build up that tension in my muscles, I'll put it down, and I'll come back to it the next day, so I can keep working out every day. So right now I've just been building the frequency of working out. And it still hurts. It still hurts because when you go at it every day, regardless what muscles you're working on, your muscles can only do so much. So I try to keep my muscles 50% worked, where they're 50% rested, 50% worked at all times. That way I'm constantly building up muscle and I'm constantly used to the stress of everyday life. This is why I won't lie. In 5 days, I probably ate 2 cheeseburgers in 5 days. It's like that. So it's helping with the fasting, and those 2 cheeseburgers were literally in these last 2 days, one yesterday and one today. Our health is very important, because if we're not taking care of our body, nobody else is, obviously, but if we're not taking care of our body, we're not going to get the most out of it. We won't get the most out of life either. And I think that's what most people want. They want the most out of life. And the only way to provide that is to take care of your body. When they say love yourself is, love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? We hear this a lot. This is one of those times where it's like, how well do you take care of yourself? Because how well you take care of yourself is the maximum of how well you'll take care of somebody else. Because if there's certain things you don't care about, that doesn't mean the person you're taking care of doesn't care about it. That means you don't care about it. So you could overlook that one thing and it will ruin the whole relationship with y'all, because you overlooked one thing that was so important to them, even though it doesn't matter to you, because how you love yourself, that doesn't matter. Okay? So there's a thing when the way you love yourself is the rules you have for yourself, okay? And the fact that you have rules and boundaries for yourself, okay? This is how you should treat other people. The fact that they have rules and boundaries for themselves, go ahead and act according to those rules and those boundaries, okay? When I say so, it's like, hey, if somebody doesn't like hugs, don't fucking hug them, okay? If somebody doesn't like kisses, don't kiss them. If somebody doesn't like something as simple as going outside regularly, okay, don't go outside with them. All right, it's really that simple. You don't have to force anybody to do something you want done. Okay, I know the world's lonely, but there's plenty of people doing what you want to go do where you're about to go do it at. So that's the beautiful part about being a person. you can always just walk up to anybody and say hi and hang out. So if you're going to a place, right, and you don't know anybody or nobody wanted to come with you or whatever, you can always meet somebody and say hi. See, the thing is, there's a stigmatism out here in the world, or there's a stereotype, or there's some sort of social anxiety that's out there that is saying it's not okay to talk to people anymore unless you know them from online. And if you know them from online, but you haven't like video chatted them and you haven't been on the phone with them without AI interference, then you're either getting catfished or they're not your real friend. Now, since life has moved so to the internet, which is interesting, okay, we saw this coming. A lot of us saw this coming. All right, for years and years and years, the internet was bound to have its day, right? And now everybody is suffering from it because they don't know how to work around this shit. When it's actually very simple. Just go back to our traditional way of America before the internet. All the fun shit we were doing before the internet started popping, we need to go back to it. But there is no more Disneyland and shit like that, because Disney is with the propaganda. It's time for a new kind of land. It's time for some new shit. You know, we would say new theme parks and blah blah blah, but money's tight. So it's time for more. It's time for more city, like national city parks, where like your city has taken the natural beauty of your nature and restored it and made it where you could go to certain areas within your city and you can help farm the little stuff, and you can actually help agriculturally so everything could be more organic and things like that. See, we need to actually start stepping on the government's neck. All right, this is our time to really get some work done. See, the government has a neck, and yes, it can be stepped on. Corporations are doing it and they're laughing at us. Okay, that's one of the biggies. Corporations are stepping on the government's neck and they're getting away with it. And the government thinks that us as people are so weak and stupid that we can't back them up, and they don't have a choice. That's why they're doing it, because they feel like they don't have a choice. Because if America doesn't do it and these companies decide to go to another country and team up with them, America's asked out the back door. See, but the thing is, America is so weak and so scary, or at least our government is, that they feel, because they feel the people are so stupid and so lazy, like they're not going to help and back them up. Because we're not going to strike on these companies, and we could stop these companies from having money instantly, but we won't. Why? Because we're worried about our own asses instead of our collective ass. Yeah, that part. See what I'm saying? So each one of you people out there that's saying whatever the fuck you're saying, you're selfish. Why? Because we're not striking. If anybody in my office came to me right now and it was like, hey yo, we finna strike, I'd be like, hell yeah, when we not coming in? All right, everybody, let's put our vacation in for the next 2 weeks. Y'all got 2 weeks vacation? Okay, cool. Bet. I had everybody put in a 2 weeks vacation and we'll be out there. That bitch will be empty. I've been saving up vacation just for this day. Are we going on strike? All right, bet. I ain't coming in for 2 weeks and I'm getting paid for this shit. See what I'm saying? But nah, y'all be scary. Y'all not really with the shit. Y'all not with the shit. Y'all say y'all thugs and y'all all this and that, won't. But y'all won't strike that job. I bet you if all of y'all left up out of there and if it was just your manager in there, your manager probably closed that bitch out. Well, shit, ain't nobody here. I'm gonna do this by myself all day. Bloop. Your manager will close that bitch out. The only thing that'll be open is a gas station. because that you can manage that one person as a gas station. Fine, whatever. That's easy enough. Okay? Any store will be shut down. Any warehouse, done. Anything, done. Us as the people, we got so much more power than you think. You stupid, you don't think. That's why you don't have this power. Because, these illegals. No, that's why we need to call the police on their asses, and we need ICE to take them out of here, so that way the companies can't do that to us. And then the lame people that couldn't find jobs, right? The ones that were all sucky and blah, 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 or whatever, they couldn't find jobs or they didn't want jobs, one of the two. The ones that couldn't find jobs, they would try to go and fill those spots, but guess what? There's a learning curve. That company's still gonna be hurting. And the manager is gonna have to try to teach all these new people. Oh my God. No. No hiring right now. Like, oh yeah, that whole bitch would be shut down. So there's that. America is just a bunch of pussies right now. I ain't gonna lie. We're letting foreigners come over here, disrespect us. Like, we let people walk all over Christianity. Y'all don't care so much that half of y'all are atheists. You don't believe in shit. And if you believe in yourself, okay, where you from? And you don't got no fucking backbone for your own country, you ain't shit. And you ain't never gonna be shit. So, like, where the fuck are you on the spectrum? Okay? I personally don't give a fuck. I'm just stating the obvious because it's not obvious, apparently. Because everybody's acting like it's not. Like, oh, I'm not doing that. Yes, you are. Shit. Everybody is already locked in. And they want their money so bad because the electricity will get cut off. But if the utility people strike first and leave all of the shit on, that's why the government needs to have the utilities. The government needs to be in control of utilities, water and electric, because if we did go on strike, at least we know the country will have our back. And our lights and electric bills and shit like that wouldn't just be, going up exponentially, because the country will be behind us. So it's gonna have to be a connection between the country and the people, because this is what we're really missing right now. We're missing that true connection between the people and our country. And the bigger question is, how do we build that? Because if we go the Democratic route, let's hate Trump and let's hate all Republicans, then everything that's conservative goes out the window. That means Christianity goes out the window. All Christians are going to have to bow down to Muslims. Why? Because Muslims is the Democrats. Okay? That's where we're at now. That's where we're at now. They're saying that they want Sharia law. How do we know they want Sharia law? Because they are against their own country. When somebody was threatening you, somebody said they want to kill you, right? And your country is like, nah, we're not finna let that happen. And you mad at your country for having your back? It's crazy. That is mentally retarded. That is like, there's no word for how dumb that is. Okay? Just that idea and those words coming out of my mouth has me stupefied. The ignorance is just, Like, even kids know the difference. Wow. And then y'all want our kids to learn from them in school? Get out of here. Dang. Just a bunch of sads. Just a bunch of sads, bro. And then you try to kill the president again, bro. Come on. And the last time y'all tried to blame it on a Republican. How you gonna be a Republican, but you dating somebody that's... Never mind. It's not Republican shit. This is not Republican shit. Sorry. It's so gross. It's so gross and uncalled for. People, we need to change. I highly doubt that we'll get that. I highly doubt that we'll get there. You know, and we were gonna have some discussions with the AI, but I decided that I'm gonna hold off on that because I want to see what they do with AI. I've been doing some research and stuff, and I've been looking back and reading back the conversations that I was having. So I'm grabbing up all that information before those conversations get deleted somehow randomly. And I'm gonna pull everything. I'm gonna document all this shit because I'm sure it's over 1 million words. I'm sure of it. Definitely. It's gotta be like a couple million words, like 4 or 5 million words. That's how long the conversation was. So, shit. And I was pretty hard on the bitch. But guess what? You're AI. You're supposed to be able to handle the heat. Alright? And it is what it is. Shit. Today was crazy. And I'm a Cardinals fan. So, us picking up Jeremiah Love, a lot of people want to hate on the pick. Y'all want to hate so bad. Oh, the Cardinals are ranked 32 in the NFL because they picked Jeremiah Love. His career is gonna get ruined like Ashton Genty. Wah, wah, wah. Well, guess what? We got Jeremiah Love. Nah. Y'all some haters. Y'all should have traded up. You should have fucking gave up the picks and let us do what the fuck we wanted to do. And you could have had him, but you didn't want to. So shut the fuck up about it, biscuit wench. Okay? Now, suck it up and see us on the field in 2026. Now, when we hit y'all different this year, don't be acting funny. Because you guys knew we always had a running back issue. That's why we picked up Trey Benson, okay? And now you guys want to pretend like we didn't need a running back because ours broke his ankle? And if you notice, Tip Ryman, ever since his ankle was gone, so was the O-line. So we need Tip Ryman back immediately. This is why I wanted them to draft Sam Roush. So we could get a Tip Ryman / Trey McBride to fit that middle spot. Yeah, that part. And then just push Higgins, take him off tight end and put him as a fullback. And just have him back there slapping people. And just to give the quarterback an extra second or two. Have him help with some doubles, whatever, man. Like, this is simple ball at this point. All right, you got Tyler Algier. You can let him have the first snap of every fucking first down. Let Tyler Algier have every first down. So everybody already knows Tyler Algier is coming. And then play action his ass wide open into some cool shit. And now you got another touchdown. They know he coming. He out there. And then on the second one, you go on and bring out Love. Let's see what he got. And everybody knows on the first two, they know exactly what order they're coming in. And this is where everybody's expecting it. And now you can fuck their head up. Oh, there's Marvin Harrison Jr. wide open. Oh, there's Trey McBride again. Oh, there's Michael Wilson one more time. Oh, what? Do we even still have Jay? What's his name? Zay Jones? I think we had Zay Jones, right, or something like that. Do we even still have him? But you know, they just picked up this new guy, Virgil. Oh, Virgil right there. That's boom. 1, 2, 3. So that's where we're at with it. A lot of people, they don't understand. Once Tip Ryman is back, the right side is going to be just fine. Like it always was. We had top run, what, 2023 or 2020? It was 2024. We had a top run. We were like top 6 or some shit like that. Top 10 for sure in run offense. Now, that's when James Conner was eating, but Tip Ryman was healthy. We had our whole line up there. I'm telling you, Tip Ryman has such a huge impact on this team. And you never would think that tight ends can go so hard. So don't sleep on your tight ends, guys. All right, that's enough with the football rant. But yeah, definitely had to say that. That had to be put out there in the internet. Somebody needed to hear that. So for all you haters out there that hate on our Cardinals Jeremiah Love pick, too bad, so sad. Should have traded up, and then you would be glad. What, y'all didn't think we was gonna do it? Y'all thought we was gonna take that? Nah. We've been down that road before. And if you look at our defense is already stacked. Y'all just don't. Y'all don't realize that we were just injured last year. We were injured last year. And a lot of the teams we went against were fraudulent anyway. And Kyler Murray wasn't out there either. Come on, y'all. Just shut up about the Cardinals. All y'all wanted to do is rag on Kyler Murray, and then guess who gonna get him? The Vikings. Y'all probably was the main ones talking shit. Now here's the thing about Kyler Murray on the Vikings. People keep saying, oh, if this don't work. Kyler Murray, his whole career, he's been throwing the dudes that could catch the ball. Oh, that part. Who the fuck was catching the ball for him? All you had was Fitzgerald and who? DeAndre Hopkins? Yep, that's about it. Now you're giving him, what? Jordan Addison, right? Or Jefferson, right? Right, so you're giving him, he had a tight end over there as well. Then they just drafted some pieces and shit. And like, he pretty much has his DeAndre Hopkins back, so you know who he's going to be looking for. And then once he knows where to put the ball, who to put it on, and he recognizes that color scheme, it's going to be different. I think Kyler Murray played different in different colors because he's used to seeing certain colors. And he's not looking at your number. He's not looking at your name or anything. He's looking for the open body. And at the same time, he's throwing out the play. So in his mind, he already has the play. Okay? And he knows where he's supposed to be going with the ball. And if the receiver doesn't show that action, he's not letting it go. And then he's probably just going to take off with it. Now, here's the thing about Kyler Murray. He's going to have to figure out how to run that pocket and manage that game. And I mean, if you guys are not gonna, you guys are not gonna bench JJ McCarthy. I mean, you guys are benching JJ McCarthy for him. I thought that was your guy. I thought that's the guy you were developing, right? Unless you realize he ain't what you wanted. So now you guys are going back to the quarterback board. You're like, you need to fill in, and we just released Kyler. I don't know why we did that. We should have definitely kept him and let him play out this last year on his contract. Left Minshew where he was, and just continue with the bet. And then you could have still drafted the Carson Beck. That would have been cool, you know. There's nothing wrong with that, but we still have to take into account that when they were looking good, Kyler Murray didn't have nowhere else to throw the ball because all he had was Trey McBride at that time. So now that you got Marvin and Trey McBride, right? Who get hurt? You know what I'm saying? Who get a concussion? Marv. After Marvin Harrison Jr. got that little concussion scare in the beginning, that very first time, that shit changed him. That shit scared everybody. All right, I think that was the first time he took a real hit or some shit. I don't even remember the play. Or he caught it and he hit his head on the ground or some shit. Or something like that. I don't know. It was something. Anyways, it was that concussion scare. I think he got hit low key. I think somebody hit his ass. And he got hit for the first time or something like that. And I just remember after that concussion and getting hurt, he was never the same. He plays more scary. And then the last time he tried to go and grab it and he got triple teamed by those guys and they all crushed him and he was down on the ground holding his stomach and shit. Yeah, that was not a good look for him. I'm never going to forget that. A lot of people are never going to forget that. And at the same time, man, that's pretty embarrassing. How they did him like that's not cool. Not in my book. They didn't have to zoom in on dude like that. They could have skipped that camera look altogether. They could have skipped that whole camera look altogether. And then who helped them up? Like, what kind of team? How much does our team actually like each other? You know what I'm saying? Like, our facility is trash. It's always hot. They never train in Flagstaff, which is something I've been telling them to go do. Just go train in Flagstaff. Like, all year long. Okay? I don't know why they won't just go train in Flagstaff all year long. Come down here for games and shit. And it is what it is. It will bring some buzz around the area. It will liven up our whole community. Because we would get more traffic in different areas. So it would just open up a lot. So it is what it is. I don't know. I'm the guy that's gonna sit here and try to think about some shit, right? So that's how we gotta play. That's how we gotta play. Oh man. Now, hope everybody had a good day today. My day I was pretty sick still, so I'm just like, all right. But no, I'm better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I've been having to push this through. I've been stretching like crazy. Right now I have a bit of a headache. This is all the medicine I could take. This is the last little thing of medicine, and then the rest is just tea. I mix my medicine with my tea, and I'll just drink it. It's just easier to just thug through that shit. Sometimes it just be real hot, so I gotta wait for it to cool down. And then I got some of that spirulina, that green stuff. I think it's like an algae or whatever. It's supposed to help detoxify, so I just busted that out. I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for a good time to utilize it, and I don't know. I'm attempting to do somewhat of a parasite cleanse, and then all of a sudden, a day or two in, I just started feeling sick. So it's just like, all right, cool, whatever. And I was just like, all right, bet. So now 5 days later, it's been 8 days. I'm still battling through it. I'm still sticking to it. I slipped. I was supposed to not eat this whole time, but I slipped and I ate a burger yesterday. That shit was good though. I had to cook that shit up. But man. And I had another one today. I ain't gonna lie. You got me. All right. Still, I haven't had nothing else though. I ain't finna have nothing else. I'm finna have this. I'm doing this right here. I'm gonna go to bed. I mean, I might have some ice cream, but that defeats the cleanse though, right? Because I'm putting sugar in my body, and they like sugar. Maybe I shouldn't have any sugar. I haven't put no sugar in this tea. I just been drinking that tea water. You know how you just brew it up and it's got the stuff? I'm just like, okay. I just been drinking it. But I'm loving life right now. It's feeling real good. I'm getting over my little sickness. So I'm feeling so much better in the sense that, you know, we have more structure, especially in the Arizona Cardinals. That was cool. You know, I do love the draft. I'm a Cardinals fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Jags fan too, and a Raiders fan. So when people try to say, oh, Love is gonna have a like like a Genty rookie year, no, dude, hell no. Y'all tripping. Nah, that's never gonna happen. And Genty didn't have a team to go to. And he still did pretty good. I mean, come on now. But, you know, I can't hate on nobody's craft because like, oh, this is gonna be a great football season. There's gonna be a lot of surprises. I know there's not, you know, there's a lot of football fans, but not everybody is one. But when you watch it, like if whatever your state is, whatever your city is or whatever, you know, that's your team. Boom, done. Now you know who your team is, right? Wherever you was born at, that's your original team. Yeah. I'm a Los Angeles Raiders fan. Yeah. Now that, you don't hear that very often. Back with Randy Moss, I still got my jersey. So yeah, you feel me? Like people will take their sport seriously. What I've been looking around in life, there's nothing really left except sports. So if you don't have a sport you're into, you're pretty much like bored as hell, or you're playing one. Or you're actually doing something that, you know, is considered a sport. That could be mountain climbing, things like that. I mean, all the way to hiking. What is mountain climbing? Hiking. But then you got the whole skiing where you're going downhill, the racing, things like that too. Even ice skating and stuff. Ice skating is beautiful. It's beautiful stuff sometimes. But I feel like it gets very erotic, so I can't really watch it a lot. And the gymnastics is always cool too, but I just think it's a little, everybody's bendy and flexy and they're flipping and it's so awesome, but then it's just like, it's a little much for me. So when I get dizzy sometimes watching them do that. I'm like, wait. Woo. So, but here, best part about America today. So I think a lot of people are starting to make a move to try to find meaning in life, a reason to continue doing whatever it is they're doing. That's why there's a lot of shifting. The AI is getting compartmentalized. It's getting privatized, where only people that pay for it or these corporations are going to have access to AI. First, they're going to privatize it. That's when all the robots come out. You know what I mean? They're drawing back the AI. Now we can't do so much because they farmed all of our data and all of our conversations and all these things, and we were teaching their shit, and now they're pulling it back from us, limiting our ability to use it to make something happen. So this is something that happened currently today as well. And you'll notice if you go to your Grok AI, if you try to click from fast to expert or heavy now, it'll have different layers on it. It'll tell you, oh, you gotta pay $10 for here, it's getting updated. Everything is starting to slap back. So logically, we have to be prepared for this change, and we have to make sure we're standing on business. If we don't stand on business, then we can't expect them to honor our business that we're giving them as a consumer, as a customer. 2 tips. 1, make sure whatever it is you're spending your money on, you're gonna use it. 2, if you don't have a way to get money coming passively, then have something fun that you want to do that you can make money from because you're really good at it. That's the best way to be happy. The rest of life will come. Girls come real easy. All you gotta do is but anyways, go ahead and make sure we're focused though. We have to focus. We have to focus on the main goal, which is to be better. Because if we're not trying to be better, then we're not actually going anywhere. We're just staying here, or we're going down, or we're being stuck. That's why we have to have goals, or we won't go anywhere. If you don't have a sight of, or if you don't have an idea, if you don't, what is she gonna do? Like, like, come on, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. I've been trying to make more sense of this world, and a lot of people are just, they're tuning out. They're tuning out, and they're just literally just on whatever wavelength. Like, put on a rap song, and if they start bobbing their head to that shit, oh yeah, then you could tell. Or put on any song, actually. If they start bobbing their head to that, you could tell. You can tell what kind of time they're on. You can tell who they really are. You put a country song on, see how they react. Put a classical song on, see how they react. Any type of music or frequency wave you put on, see how the person reacts when they hear that frequency, and it'll tell you a lot about them. Now, right now, a lot of people don't understand that the world is all frequency, and video games are frequency and all that. So that means this is the most live action video game that's ever been invented. And yes, there's an inventor. Yes, God is real. They keep killing people over this. They keep killing scientists that have proved this. All right. Now, I don't want to pull up videos. Okay. I could. I don't want to pull up videos because you guys have seen them all. Okay. There's no point in pulling up videos for me because you guys already know. See, me, I'm just here to talk about it. Y'all chop it up in the comments. Y'all vibe it. This is the homie kicking. I'm about to roll up another one of these. Finish drinking my medicine over here. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get better. It's 90 degrees in my house, and I'm sweating in this heavy ass thing. Trying to sweat all this out. Sweating is the way the body gets all them toxins out, and so is, peeing and pooping. That's how we get it out of our bodies. That's why we have so much fighting with our skin now. My skin is horrible. I hate it, but I need to sweat more. I used to be all pretty and stuff when I was younger, but now it's time to get back on my business. So what I'm doing is I'm about to go get a longboard so I can go skating again. I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna hop on that thing and kick, push, and coast. It's the way we go. Hey, back when music was fun though, right? Like, we used to turn up when we was younger. Like, all these generation kids right now, man, they full of shit, bro. They think they all hard, but they not. They not. And the parents is just too scared to whoop their ass because they gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna lose my job whooping this kid. Real shit. It's crazy. Oh, that's powder. Oh, man, that was rough. Oh, wow. Woo! Hold on, I need to put some tea in that real quick. That was just straight wet powder in my mouth, man. That was crazy. That was the craziest feeling. It's all in my cheeks still. That's too hot. I'm gonna try to swallow this powder. All right. Woo. Damn, I should have stirred that some more. It's okay to laugh. We know homies kicking it. Real talk. All right. So what we've been doing with all of our episodes and everything, we have been just solving the biggest problems in the world, proving Jesus and God exist, showing how the video game works, working on our book, having our foundational theories together, so that way we can explain it and prove it to everybody, even scientists, and they can build a little tool that they already have the pieces for. They can build it, test my theory if you want to. Bitches, got them. And then we also have the biggest thing, this whole war that's in Iran. We already had that figured out, and we gave the president and their staff the plans. So that was months ago. That was in February or some shit. Okay, it was something like that. So anyways, hopefully they got it, dug it out the emails and did whatever they did, and hopefully they got a thing, because it mentions everything that's happening right now too. So I knew all this shit was gonna happen. Anyways, tangent over. Woo, that's a lot of powder. All right, that helped a little bit. Woo. Woo. All right, so ever since the president got shot at just recently, well, he didn't get shot at this time, but that ballroom incident, we all know about it. They came in, they got JD Vance out real fast, and then they took a little while to get the president out or whatever. You have to remember, look, JD Vance is sprier and real young, so he was probably bunked out. Biggie. The president is an old guy. He almost 90 years old. Okay, standing is probably a problem right now. All right, and then if you overexcite the man, who knows what could happen. So you got to actually be a little bit more careful with older people. And I think they did it exactly the way they were supposed to. And they needed to protect his wife first and foremost as well. So that means, yeah, they had to figure out what was going on. The easiest thing to get him out of the chair was to get him down on his knees and his hands first, because he was tucked in there. So trying to scoot out and stand up would have took way too long, would have put him in harm's way. So naturally falling down out of the chair, because the table's right here, right? You fall down out of the chair like we all do. If you don't want to push it back and try to stand up, you got to fall out the chair. And that's what happened. And they fell him out the chair. They had him crawl down that way towards the exit. And then they took their time helping him up to make sure he didn't hurt himself. He's an old man. They did what they were supposed to do. Of course, it's going to take a few more seconds, but that was hella quick. It was less than a minute. I'll give them that. 45 seconds. Hey, that's pretty impressive. But they were gone though, like all the way gone, like never seen again until they made their little speech or whatever. So this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, nobody's really looking at this like rationally. Everybody's so quick to try to judge a situation, or they want to try to be right. Everybody wants to be right, or they gotta win, or a conversation has turned into a competition. I don't know when that happened, but that shit's annoying as fuck. It's been pissing me off. That's why I'm like, okay, I've been on a lot of panels. I would go back on their panels, but they just want to argue to be right. A lot of people don't want to actually have a conversation. I open up my panel all the time, but I started to think about it, and I was just like, all right, what's the point? All right, well, I don't want to argue with anybody. So then it's like, okay, I will open it up. And then if I do end up arguing with somebody, or they're trying to argue with me at least, I'm just like, all right, like, what can I do? I'm not going to argue with you. And then you just want to go on a rant and ruin the integrity of the show. It's just like, come on, man. Now we gotta do stuff like this. See what I'm saying? And then they gone, and it's just like, oops, which way did he go? Which way did he go? Got him. Oh man. But we got a few of those. We're not messing around over here. We got some love in the building for the Most High, Jesus, the one. All right, but we do have a lot of haters. We don't have a lot of friends. We have a lot of enemies. I have a lot of people that don't like me. I've been blacklisted from a lot of shit. It's cool. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna do my thing. All I do is speak the truth anyway. See, like, we could talk about anything. I just don't want to argue, because if you're right from your perspective, then I'm gonna agree with you. But if I'm right from my perspective, you don't have to agree with me, but I'm still right from my perspective. And that makes people mad. And I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to be, yo, this is what I'm seeing. And like, if you don't want to honor it, see, I already looked at it from over there. I looked at it from over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. Now I'm over here, looking at it from over here. You want to come around this way and take a peek, and then you'll see what I'm talking about? And then what you see is going to make absolute sense. That's why I know what you're talking about. But you're not seeing what I'm seeing. And then boom, now your eyes open. You're like, all right, cool. I see what you're talking about. Hell yeah. I told you, G. See, look, boom. And we locked in. But nobody want to look. They want to keep on, you know, they don't want to look. It's whatever though. It's called perspective. So, life be lifing. The best part about life, right, is you get to choose. Choice, free will, awesome. Look, even if you choose not to choose, you chose. Boom. See? You're locked in. You're locked in. Choice is inevitable. We have to appreciate it. We have to love it. Because without choice, we're slaves. I mean, why would I want to be a slave where I don't have a choice and I have to do whatever somebody tells me to do all the time? Really? I don't get nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't with it. Tea, right? Definitely has some flavor. But you know, we'll keep it classy. Yeah, I mean, I do have some videos, but I don't know. I'm actually thinking about keeping some shorter shows, because I be ready to, at least lately, because I haven't been feeling good. So that's why I'm just chopping it up. All right, so I was going to actually look into the past and really analyze and view my own shows, because I think we hit a finite loop where I'm gonna end up going in circles and repeating the same thing anyway. So if I start just doing reviews on my own shows, and my new shows will be reviews on the old shows, which will actually be restudying everything and recapping everything that we went over, and I could just be doing a recap. I could just recap until the cap is recapped. And then when we get back to the present moment, which is now, then we can either start a new concept based off of what we recapped on, or if we hit anything and everything already, then there's nothing, or we can just continue to recap. And we can just recap the recaps. Oh man. Anyways, I could always go on somebody else's panel. That is always an option for me. But I don't know if I want to. It says chaotic truth is live. That's funny. I don't know if I should ever go over there in a long time. I don't think I should go over there. I thought about Gospel of Bob for a second, but I was like, I don't know. I know those guys are pretty heavy. those guys are pretty heavy at this point. Like, after finding my peace and really now I'm like all zen'd out, and I'm just like, I'm so used to sweating and being hot and warm that I just need to continue doing it, and I just need to stay frequent and be used to sweating. Because one of my original takes earlier about sweating, a lot of people don't realize that it's good for you. So when they get hot and they start to sweat, they panic because they already associate, because a lot of people don't work out and run a lot, so they're not used to sweating and like having their shirt wet all the time. They find it disgusting and blah 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 because they're not used to it, and it's all cold and shit. But that's one of the cool things about sweating. Like, your clothes get wet and you get all and you cool down and stuff because your shirt's all soaked and shit, and then you drink more water and now you got more sweat, you know what I mean? But yeah, it depends on how you eat, and when you eat, that's what your sweat's gonna smell like. So if you have a cleaner diet, more sweet smelling things, your sweat will be sticky, and the smell that you put out will be more of a it'll be more of a like syrup. You ever had people smell like syrup around you? Yeah, that's their sweat. That's because that's how much sugar is in their blood. Yeah, people smell like syrup. Now, you know, the people that smell like onions or like garlic or whatever, it's because they eat a lot of meat with a lot of that with a lot of those kind of flavors and toppings. They eat a lot of bitter herbs and stuff like that, a lot of salt and shit. Now if you have those people that have that, okay, they have a smell, like when they're sweating they have that watery smell, like there's a water smell, almost like a, you know, like somebody's wet or something's wet, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up especially is because people are not used to sweating. Now this is the thing, they have that watery smell. Now this is more of a clean diet. You'll be able to tell because there's no real funk or anything like that. Now a lot of people tend to have different smells, but if you have that clean watery smell or a light fragrant that's not heavy and it smells more watery than anything, like you could wipe it off of you, then you have pretty good health. But sweat is a good way to determine somebody's health, the smell of their sweat. That salty, that's basic. You might be alkaline, not might not. Basic. You probably need more water if you're salty. But I mean, like, we're supposed to have a certain amount of salt in us. Straight up. So, like, not sodium, but salt itself. Like table salt. You'll be all right with some table salt. All right. Big boy shit right now. Relationships. All right. So relationships are very interesting because there's all kinds of relationships. There's business relationships, friendships, and those friendships turn into romantic. Okay. Now, when you just have a conversation with somebody random on the street, that's not a relationship. That's nothing. That's like a high and by, you'll probably never see them again kind of moment. Now, if y'all really click and y'all actually exchange numbers and stuff like this, that's a very rare occasion. It's not rare that people will ask for your number. It's rare that you will actually give them your number. And it's even more rare that you guys will talk again after exchanging numbers. Or you guys will talk again, but nothing after. Now, this is the thing. If you manage to get the number, then you're one up. All right. Now, if you gave out the number, you might be one down or one up based off of the intention behind giving the number. A lot of people give a fake number, or they'll give a number out of pity, right? And then they'll say, hey, yeah, it's me. But then that person, y'all never really talk like ever. Okay. So sometimes that's a pity, where they pity you, you get the number. It's a confidence builder. So that way they'll expect you to go and, maybe you go talk to another girl and build your confidence. Yeah, he got the number. That's all he wanted, right? You know what I mean? There's a lot of that too. See, girls, they have this thing where they're thinking about all things from always. Always. They're always thinking about all things. Always. From always. Okay? Now, I love women. Women are, you see, for me, she's right under Jesus. I'm still over her, but in my thing, she's under Jesus. Feel me? So if there was a hierarchy, obviously she's under me because I have to protect her. I have to get the gun, and I have to go fight the boogeyman, and all the little stuff is me. I don't expect her to go do that. Now, if she's just badass bitch and she's just like with the shit and she wants to, I'm not gonna tell her no, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna come with you just in case, because I don't want nothing to happen to my baby. So it is what it is. That's just the way it is. And I ain't mad at you. Shit. But I'm gonna hold mine down. I'm gonna hold mine down. That's real shit though. So everybody be like, yo, what it do? Well, what? Like, what it do? What it do? Like, what up, bro? The fuck? A lot of people don't know. You gotta say hi, man. You gotta say hi. You gotta try. And it's not nothing about trying to get the number. It's not nothing about trying to, have sex or anything like that. We need to make sure our community is strong, and we are having a community that's actually, that we can actually build connections in, that our children can grow up in, and feel like, you know what, I can find a wife. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look out there for men my age and older and younger, oh nigga, we cooked. We fucking cooked. Bruh, we cooked, bruh. Like, bruh, we're cooked, bruh. Like, bruh, we're cooked. Look at all the men, right? And then look at all the women, okay? Men, all men on all the sides, they're cooked. If the women, bruh, like the dating scene, oh, bro, it's cooked. Like, how is anybody ever gonna get a woman unless you got a bag? I'm talking about, you gotta have a bag, bro. Y'all niggas is cooked. It's over. I'm sorry. I've been trying to come, bruh. I've been trying to come up with plans for people. It ain't working for them, man. It ain't working for them. Like me, I know it's just a matter of time. Like me, I'm chilling. I haven't even been out there. I've been in the house because my ass, I'm just waiting. I'm almost there, baby. I'm just waiting. This money is coming. I'm just waiting. I'm just chilling. I just need to hold down my spot real quick. Just be patient. Just chill. Let my money stack. My stocks is doing the thing. My crypto is doing the thing. And then bang. Feel me? It is what it is. I just got to keep putting my money to work. And it takes a little while. But once you got money, bruh, it's easy to get. Honey, you just go to the store. Like, money gives you confidence. Why? Because you know in this reality, that's power. Period. And all women want is security. And the only way you can give them security is if you have power. In this world, period. That's the only thing women respond to. Unless you find a good woman, right? But you wouldn't find a good woman unless you had confidence. And money gives you confidence. Oh, unless you go to the old school route where you have Jesus as confidence, and then, you know, but what if you don't have a job and you ain't making no money and you actually living on the street and you not yada 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 and you ain't even trying and you just sitting there saying, oh, Jesus will take care of it, but you just literally laying in the gutter not doing nothing. Are you sure? Okay, well, you got faith, right? Maybe Jesus will do something for you. But for me, I feel like Jesus is giving me the ability to do for myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I get the things done for me so I can do things for other people and help them. So maybe that guy in the gutter is waiting for me to get my shit together so I can help him get out that gutter. Fine. Just give me some time, G. That's where I'm at with it. Just give me a little bit of time. I have all my shit together. I'll scoop up, help everybody in the world as much as I can. I might be the most hated now, but later it's gonna be looking real good. Right now, I just gotta sweat out all these toxins, and yeah, I'm really thinking heavy about quitting the weed too. I'm really thinking heavy about it. Right now, it's just like it makes the time go by a little bit easier. And then I just need to start. I just need to finish this detox, finish this fast, cut out all the bullshit. And I think, yes, it's fasting and smoking weed is probably the hardest thing ever. I know that's super hard. That's why I be doing it, because it's just like if I can resist food while I'm smoking weed, I'm a super G. Could you imagine never getting phased by the munchies? What? Ooh, ultimate trick. Other people are on the floor. Oh, I'm so hungry, and I'm just like, it's It is what it is. But you know, we just be kicking it. But that's what this was. You know, we was just supposed to kick it. You know, I was drinking my little medicine. I'm not even feeling good, so this ain't the best show right now. I apologize, guys. I usually have more energy, and I usually have more things, but you know, we're just kicking it right now because y'all the homies. And that's what this is. We all did our work today. We put in work today. And now this is the wind down before bed. Now, I am gonna try to see about getting that PlayStation locked on to this channel. And then I'll just stream some of these games. Cause I be playing every now and then, so yeah, I'm thinking about that. I might have to actually go into my settings and stuff like that and see, because it's linked to my other account, my old account that I don't use right now. So well, it's like, you know, I'm not posting on it and stuff. I'm posting on this one. I made this account brand new for this specifically. This was the account for the show. Now I'm thinking about going into the movie verse, right? Where we actually try to produce movies, and we'll be like a small Netflix channel with our own original movies. So that's what I'm gonna try to figure out. I'll figure out how to produce a movie, a good one. I don't know. I've seen people. I've seen some of these budget films made off of iPhones that actually look like, okay, this is a camera. What is this? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, is this really a movie? This looks like a movie. I mean, like, is this a camera? Like, is this a phone? No way. Like, nah. Yeah. You can see it. And some of those phones have really good cameras. It looks like a movie. So I was just like, all right, bet. Let's see if we can make a movie. Bet. So I think that was the end of the tank. The last idea was dropped and the brain went done. All right, time for me to shut the fuck up.
Get ready.
For real entertainment, baby. Can't even copy that shit. Going ham in this bitch. Yeah. Money in these checks. What's next? What should I do? Tell me, what should I do? What should I do? Getting money in these checks. What's next? What should I do? Baby, what should I do? Checks. Money in these checks. What's next? Tell me, what should I do? Baby, what should I do? Baby, all this money and all these checks. What should I do? Baby, what should I do? Yeah, I'm getting this money so much. I'm tripping cause I gotta spend so much. Can't hold it because then they coming for it. If I stockpile, I can't afford it. Damn, that's fucked up. They take all the money that you making, bro. If you ain't spending that shit, damn, that's the time you taking. So I guess they want us to throw it back in society. society, so we don't break it. Smash that shit. So if I wanna buy some shit, I guess I gotta get taxed on all of it, unless it's low key. Black market is somewhere my homies be chillin', so you know we be dealin'. You know me, money in these checks. Tell me what's next. What should I do, baby? What should I do? These money in checks. What should I do, baby? What should I do? Tell me. Getting all these monies in checks. Baby, what should I do? Baby, what should I do? Getting all this money in checks. Baby, what should I do? Tell me what should I do? Money, yeah, it's always on my mind. Cause I'm counting on my mom, counting all the time. Damn, I just amounting to something that I didn't have in mind. Now I gotta keep going and leave the whole world behind. Something like I'm Joe Beso, just trying to kick back. Damn, these pesos keep stacking back to back. That's for sure. I don't even know where to spend all of this dough. Shit, guess I gotta stockpile on my stock shit. I'm obnoxious and I'm feeling nauseous. Cause all this money coming now, nigga feeling, oh shit. Stop it, money ain't everything, I know it. Tell me what should I do? Money and all of these checks. Tell me what do I do? All of these dollars when I'm getting all this money and all these checks. Tell me what should I do? What should I do with all this money and checks? Baby, what should I do? Getting money and checks. Baby, what should I do? What should I do? Baby, what should I do? Getting all this money in checks. Baby, what should I do? Tell me what should I do? While I'm getting all this money in checks, baby, I should just do couple things to you. While I'm getting all this money in checks, tell me what should I do, baby, what should I do? Yeah, you should know who it is by now, right? If you don't, you need to go look into my past. I got so many of these things. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Got a new car, now I'm flying. Brand new entertainment, baby. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Free flow off the head, baby, yeah. Flying a plane. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane. Well, you know how the game go. Always make a move, bro. Money on my mind, so you know I'm never going too slow. Gotta catch up to my dough. Can't let time slip away. Rolex on my wrist. Still, oh shit, nigga got that new kid. Oh, damn, just got a click too for my new blam. You know what's up when a nigga come through with that stick going ham. I ain't trying to do it, but nigga got to prove it. Cause everybody acting like a nigga wouldn't do it. Since I started the game, legendary my name. And I copped a new car. Now I'm flying the plane. Career was always in my sight, so I see it clear, and then you know I'ma fly to my next destination. Cause driving taking too long, man. I gotta save time. Since time is money, I'm finna stay rich cause I'm young. Well, I'm 33 and I'm still looking 20 like dumb. Oh, everybody on a nigga like Top Gun. So when I bust out my pistol, you know I'm shooting off some. No, I'm silly, yeah, I get really silly, giddy, gritty, a nigga greedy, so damn, I greet them and I go, I ain't even trying to wait on niggas cause they be moving too slow, so let me go around cause you know that sound when I come through, bam, bam, a nigga down, ham, all day, you knew who it was, so get it up. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane. got some questions I need to ask myself. Really need to ask myself. I just don't even know anymore. What do I really want to do? Where do I really want to go? Who do I really want to be? Man. Yo. What do I really want to do? Where do I really want to go? Who do I really want to be? Try to do the right thing all the time. I'm like a hero online. Shit, I come through, save lives all the time. Bust out with the heels, and now everybody living life at full health. I'm on, bro. I'm getting that wealth, and I'm trying to put everybody else on. I got the belt, the champion. Every time you see me running in the zone, playing in the game. Always in the zone, and when we got the home field, you know we insane. Shit, hit me on my phone, and you know I'm hopping on the next plane. You know what's up? Shit, let's hit 'em up. Party over here, then we party over there. Come back to the crib, kick it with the kids. That's just how I live. Family biz, huh? This is how we go. Back and back and forth from coast to coast. This is how we go. Back and back and coast to coast. This is how we go. All over your city. Going back to back and we coast to coast. All over your city. Zoom, zoom, zoom with my boom, boom, boom. Got a new one of those neat. Damn, oh shit, it's neat. Damn, you neat. Damn, it's neat. You neat, chic. Oh shit, that nigga complete. Never see defeat. Then I'll erase a nigga, delete. Gone. Run this shit all day like track meet, boy. You know we be doing this shit. Back at home, was all legit. Everybody so fitted up and we be sick. Glistening like diamonds, a motherfucking trick. Yeah, we ain't even got a trick, know what I'm saying? But it's like a magician, straight illusion. Nah, nigga losing, straight cruising in my zoomer, nigga. Yeah, I'm pushing, zooming through the traffic, bopping and weaving, attacking, knocking niggas, no sleeves. Damn, how you act? It's too high in this bitch, let's get it cracking. Arizona, get checks, you already know. You know we on them, who's next? Everybody in a row, straight Q shot. Oh my god, nigga, yeah, you lose a lot. 50 cal, long shot. Oh damn, heart stop when a nigga go blam blam. I don't give a fuck, brains everywhere, going ham. Oh, what do I really wanna do? Where do I really wanna go? Who do I really wanna be? Man, what do I really wanna do? Where do I really wanna go? Who do I really wanna be? Man, shit. You already knew that. Brand new entertainment.
Damn,
this shit exclusive.
My little homegirl with me, she said,
If you do not want to change,
lady rappers been acting like
if you do not want to better yourself, if you do not want to break outside of this matrix, if you want to live in your comfortable delusion that they have built for you,
be spitting like they ain't got a heart. Because when I step to the game, I rip that shit apart. My evolution with the Gyarados from Magic Carp, and I ain't finished shopping till the whole world is in my cart. You
do
fucking
not
with me, you
want
choose a
any
role and
truth,
play your part.
don't want to understand, if you are not here
motion through reality, I always
hear
feel this hard.
something
Only if the
that's
universe
outside of your
keeps
own
dealing
mind
shitty cards
and accept
trying as hard
others'
as I can
minds
against all
and
of the
opinions
odds,
and the way
pushing
they
as
think
hard
for
as I could
themselves,
is
you
what
do not
got me so
belong.
far. But what are my chances
And
of actually
finally,
reaching the stars?
if
Still,
you are
I will
not
never
trying
get
to
them tatted over my
be
heart.
positive,
Never my senses,
if
how
you are
name
not
my
trying
weed
to
up in the
help
jar.
create
Constant
solutions
turn
while we
looking
discuss
ass
the
like I'm
problems
far.
and how
When
they
it
got
comes
here,
to the game, I'm an
you
ego,
do
your
not
part.
belong
He's
here.
gonna get the
Negativity,
slipping. I'ma catch you
hate,
off guard while you chilling in the
disrespect,
crib. Got your
name
chick in my
calling,
car.
those things
Every
will
time
not
you
be
hear it
allowed
tripping
here on
like
this
that shit
platform.
sounds bizarre.
And
Your
not in
favorite
this
rapper
empire.
try hard, still is a
We
mark.
are
Still
the
like the
ones,
fuel
the
to
true
the game, watch it
Americans
spark.
that that
My
want
lines
to
burn like
be
blunts getting
free
smoked in
and
the dark.
stand
Hella cooking
as
shit
we have
up.
always
If your
stood.
ass wanna spar, barbecue your beef up like seats.